Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I am here with the My Turn handle. Have you seen this beauty for your Spellbinders Platinum 6 machine? The longer handle that will help it just go smooth like butter. There is also an adapter to use it for your Platinum machine, the wide format machine. And also, if you don't want to get the long handle, you can just get the little comfort grip for your standard Platinum 6 handle. This for the shorter handle that comes with your machine. So we're going to take a closer look at that. Also, I'm going to be showing some new craft supplies as well. But before I get started, crafters, Kit Club is still available until the 27th of this month for new subscriptions. Alrighty, crafters, let's get into this video of new tools at Spellbinders and the My Turn handle. Let's get started. Here I have my handle attached to my original Platinum 6 machine, and of course it can work with the new and improved Platinum 6. Any Platinum 6, even if you have the lilac shimmer. I have it fully extended here. So to store it, you slide this little lever here, and there is a magnet here. And you fold it up like so. And then this stays up, okay? And when I'm ready to use it, I just flip it down and swing that little piece here. This is my standard Platinum 6 handle. I'm going to switch it out now for the My Turn handle. I'm going to use my pickup tool and I'm going to pop this little piece off. First, I have to take out this piece, and I'm using the supplied Allen key. And you just go in a counterclockwise rotation to take it out. Like so. Should come out. There we go. And it does have a screw and a little nut. Same thing that's applied here. I could use the same one too for this. Here is the My Turn handle, which is longer. And I'm going to just put it in. I didn't use shimmer, which is my lilac shimmer machine, because she's purple. And this handle is white. So I decided to go ahead and just show you my little demo here with my original Platinum 6. So I have the little screw, the little nut, and I'm going to just stick it in. So I have to use the long side for this. But it's the same principle of just tightening it in here. There we go. For storage, when you're done, you flip the handle up like so. But to use it, you're going to lock this in place, okay? So I'm going to put it long way and lock it like that. Now everything is engaged, and then you pop this piece back in. And then you pop in the little stopper, the little decorative stopper, like so. Okay, crafters, I have the handle here, the little stopper here. Now I'm using a riser. If you have a monitor riser that you're not using, that's super sturdy. Instead of having the machine hang off the edge of your table like this, I'm actually using a riser, okay? And the riser just gives me room to not have it on the edge. If you feel like you're going to drop the machine or something because it's on the edge, I would say the riser is pretty good. Now I'm going to do a test cut. So I'm going to open up my machine like so and get some cutting plates, some papers, and a die. For this, I have the standard sandwich, which is platform base A, B, and the 2 cutting plates C. A, B, C, standard die cutting, okay? For demonstration purposes, I'm using a sheet of gray cardstock and everlasting circles. I'm going to use the largest die, okay? Very easy to work with. I'm going to pick out a smaller one too. So I'm going to cut 2 circles on my platform, okay? I'm going to put it in like so and roll it on through. See how nice and smooth it goes? Very, very satisfying. Look at that. And this is on a riser. And I'm going to show you something too. This riser can move. And you notice the machine is not having so much friction that it's causing everything to move. It's just gliding nicely. So the extra length, and Denzel explained this, it causes something like increased torque or less torque. So it moves easier. It just glides easier. And then, like I said, for storage, you just flip that little piece in the back, this piece, and store it, and you are done. But to use it, yes, it is longer, but there is physics to it why it works. You'll still get the same level of cutting, same pressure, just less pressure on your body. Love that. Let's go again with this circle with the smaller circle die, this one. I'm using old plates too, crafters. So you see this is a curved plate, which normally gives a lot of friction going through a machine. It's not doing it here. So if you have brand new plates, this is even smoother. and I rolled it on through like so. So you can use this on your original Platinum 6, your new Platinum 6. You can also use it on your Platinum machine, but you're going to need to get the adapter. There isn't one for the Scout, like so, okay? Just absolute fun. All right, now we're going to take a closer look at all the other bits that come with this. I just wanted to show you how it works. I think the idea of using a riser is great if you don't want it on the edge of your surface. For me personally, I like this riser. The riser is giving me all the freedom, but I can place it anywhere on my craft table, okay? So I like this idea of a riser, but this is a solid wood one. Those are the metal ones that they have with the wires. That's not going to work. That's not strong enough. You need either something solid like this, something very sturdy to hold the machine. I think it's a good accessory. And if I don't use it for my machine, I can also use it for my monitor, okay? This is how you would store the machine when not in use, with the arm up like that, okay? Thumbs up. All right, moving on. You saw with my demo, I was using a camera, and I'm starting to learn how to use the camera, so if it didn't look so great, that's why. But I think you got the gist of how to use this, and I like that I have a riser. Having that riser means that I can have it dead center here and work with it, but still have the clearance. This thing works so well with Better Press and Glimmer too. I mean, it's just like super butter, just gliding along, no tension, no feelings. If you have carpal tunnel, shoulder issues, this is great to give new life to your manual die cut machine without having to spend a lot of money on an electronic die cut machine. Here are your 3 options with the My Turn handle collection. The mechanism comes with the My Turn for Platinum 6 foldable extended handle. So this is what I just showed you. This is the main one. It comes with this handle that folds out. You also get an Allen key, a little washer, and a screw. Plus, this piece caps on the machine, okay? But this also comes with a cap here. So that is the foldable extended handle. But let's say you have a Platinum machine, the large format machine, the one that's about 8.5 to 9 inches wide with the big plate, and you still want to get one of these handles to help you die cut. Then you get the adapter. This is the My Turn adapter for Platinum. So if you are thinking about purchasing this, pay attention to what you're getting. If you have a Platinum 6, you can stop right here with the My Turn for Platinum 6. If you also have a Platinum machine, you can get a second one of this and then add this to it. And I'm showing you the photograph here of what it would look like. So this fits on here and then you put it in the machine, okay? Using that same thing with, it comes with another Allen key, but I guess it's the same Allen key. So that's another option, okay? Now, would I want to keep on taking this off my Platinum 6 and then moving it over to my Platinum machine, vice versa? No. So it would suit me to just purchase it one time for my Platinum 6 and then get another one for my Platinum machine, have both of them ready to go. And lastly, there is this. If you don't want to get either one of these, you don't want to hang your machine off to the side, you don't want this handle being longer than your machine, although the handle makes your machine move as smooth as butter. Okay, my budget can't handle that, but it would be nice to have a different handle because of how it feels in your palm. This is my original Platinum handle, right? You can just get the My Turn Comfort Grip, and it will slide on here. Just work it on. Oh, goodness, crafters. Of course, it's not working on when I'm on camera. It's a tight fit. It's a little glove for this. That is another option. So you can get the My Turn Comfort Grip, but just for your standard handle. You see how short this is? Let me pull this back off. You see how short this is? That's the regular handle. By having this extended distance, that's where you get the, I think Denzel called it the additional torque, meaning it just has more room to just be smoother. There is some physics in here, not exactly sure what the physics is, but I appreciate the result of the physics. So these are your options, okay? The main one is the extended foldable handle. I also want to show you something else because there are tools. You can purchase the new and improved handle. I don't see this handle anymore. I think this used to be sold one time by itself. So let's just say your handle starts making a sound or squeaking. You want a different handle. I did buy this, but if I put it on my machine, yes, it's a different color. It has a very low price point, so I just added it to my cart. It's a replacement silver Platinum 6 turning handle. This is the one for the new and improved Platinum 6. So I can still slide the Comfort Grip here, which really covers this up. So maybe I didn't need to buy this, but I like it as a backup in case I ever need to do something on my machine. I need to replace the handle. Same handle. This is the original that comes with the machine, but just in case you need to replace it. These that would go here. You also get another plug here with the foldable extended handle. So now I have a bunch of plugs and the washer and also the Allen key. I'm going to store these in Ziploc bags, okay? And then put little notes on them. That's how I like to store something like this. It will go in a little drawer when I'm ready. Also, crafters, to my left, I saw this. This has a low price point too. I think this was $10 for the two. You can only get this at Spellbinders. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Let me show you my machine here again. Let me bring her back in. And I don't have a name for this one. Can you imagine? So right now you don't see any handles on it. But you see this? If anything ever happens to it, like let's say you close it up and it's not locking into place. I've used this hundreds of times, but let's say it kind of starts to stick or something happens. I can then change this and freshen up the machine, and it's a different color because this is the original. Maybe one day, because I have been using my original machine as a workhorse for years now, maybe I will freshen it up with these plates. So that was the reason for my investment for these two that comes two in a pack, $10. So you can get this. I will put links for everything I'm talking about below, including this. If you want an additional handle, just this. If you want to get the comfort grip to go with it, I'm going to put links for all of that. But the star of this show is this little beauty here, the My Turn for Platinum 6. And to get it into your larger machine, the Platinum machine, then you get this. But you don't need this if you only have a Platinum 6, okay? Now, crafters, let's talk about additional supplies. There's some new cardstock assortment packs. Not new colors of Color Wheel cardstock, but just targeted colors for different seasons. Love this. So no new colors, crafters. It's just a curated assortment for the season. There is the Christmas assortment. There is a Halloween assortment and a fall assortment. Let's start off with the Christmas assortment because we are in Christmas in July. I'm going to put the paper here and the colors are right here. So the beauty of something like this too, let's say you get this pack and you want to start to now know what the papers are. You have the swatch. I'll show you the swatch next. It is listed down here and in order, okay? So I haven't separated this order yet. These are full 8.5 by 11 sheets, 110 pound cardstock, 10 sheets in each pack. So there is poppy, beautiful red, pomegranate, just a little bit of a darker red. Cranberry is the darkest red in the Color Wheel cardstock. So you see the beauty right there. One of my favorite colors, blush, tutu. Another favorite, rainforest. Great for ink blending on too. If you find this a bit too bright, ink blend on it with some beautiful green. You can go a sprucey green or just a standard green, and even a more Christmas dark green takes it very well. If you watched the recent Club Along crafting video, I did show some ink blending with that. I'll put a link for that below as well. You can watch the replay. I was a special guest. Thumbs up, I had a great time. Then there is fern. Fern is the darkest green available. You can also ink blend on this and turn it into a really nice dark, deep, beautiful emerald green, going into your spruces too with fern, okay? Waterfall, just a beautiful color. I love a good turquoisey Christmas. I love turquoise and silver for Christmas. This is blue spruce and oceanside. This paper pack will come in order, okay? And I'm storing these in 10 by 12 inch Ziploc bags. I'll put a link for that below. I get them from Amazon. Next, crafters, let's go into Halloween. Oh, you know, I've been having fun with my Summerween. With Summerween, you can go in the pastels like Pasteloween. There's even one called Halloween, which is Halloween during Valentine's. I don't participate in that one. That one is just like, no, it's okay. I like the Summerween though. But you can also use traditional Halloween colors that time. So let's talk about the colors in this one. Carrot, beautiful orange. Terracotta, a deeper orange, very pretty as well. You see all the fall goodness? Saffron, so it's one sheet each. Peridot takes ink blending very well. I know this looks super bright. Trust me, you can blend on it or you can leave it as is. Lavender, lilac, and violet. This is a darker purple. And fog, one of my favorites. Anchor, so this is gray, and raven black. So these two are gray and black. So this is really good on the Halloween fun. So that's the Halloween assortment pack. 10 sheets as well. 10 sheets also. Fall assortment pack. Merlot. Gorgeous. And I keep them in separate bags, okay? Sicily. Gorgeous. Perfect for fall. Carrot. Whoever picked these colors for this assortment, thumbs up. You did a good job. Terracotta. Can't you see all the fall goodness? So I can stay right here with a lot of my fall cards. So fun. For my coming collection, which will release in August, I do have a fall wreath add-on. If you've seen it in the coming soon section, I can just stay right here with this pack. And I can also use the Christmas assortment too. Coming into the Halloween assortment, if I want to bring in my Halloween wreath add-on and mix, you know I'm going to be mixing my old collection with my new. They go together, and I have embossing folders. So stay tuned for that, okay? Sneak peek will be coming closer to the release. So this is cinnamon. Look at that. Then beeswax. If this is too bright, this blends very well with Distress Oxide Mustard Seed or Fossilized Amber, I think it's called. Those two colors, fabulous here. It will start turning into this pretty much. Tuscan, love it. This can also take blending. Go into more browns on this one. Oh, then it really gives you that fall feel when you put a little brown on this. Layers of yellow into brown. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Fawn, this is a great one too to also ink blend on. In the Club Along crafting video, I used Distress Ink, tea dye, and also Vintage Photo. Transformed the fawn. Keep that in mind. Just put a little note to give it a try. It will make your fall projects look good. And also if you're doing coffee, it looks good too for coffee and cocoa. Acorn, pretty. Takes ink blending very well too. Darker browns, richer. Truffle. I normally do truffle by itself, but you can bring on a really dark brown like Distress Oxide or Distress Ink Espresso. Fabulous. Thumbs up. So that is the fall assortment, okay? Here is my bag. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The 10 by 12. I will link this in other supplies. You can pick up a pack. I have a pack of 100. If you get a 4mm bag, it's going to cost you more. It will be thicker. But for something like this, 2mm is fine. So I like to store packs like this in this. I don't buy those expensive folders. It's expensive to buy folding packs for something like this. I find those like super pricey. You get 10 and then you're spending $20. That's a lot of money. I can spend like $15 and I get 100 of 10 by 12. Okay, so that's a little tip there too. Up next, crafters, this is a color swatch party collection added with a new petal die. So this is how I store them. I store them in scrapbook.com storage envelopes. This is the medium envelope. I'll put a link for it below. In this little pack, I'm holding 6 items in here, including a stamp. And you know stamps have bulk. Even though this is a clear stamp, it does have more bulk than a die. But all of it fits right in here. And then I store it off to the side near where I keep all my swatches. The main set you'll need, and this is a color swatch petal die, so I have a second one just to run this thing faster, because when I first did this, halfway through, I was dreading finishing it. It was just taking so long to run one at a time. Now I can run 2 at a time, and with the new My Turn handle, this is definitely a breeze, and I can run 2 at a time. Probably if I had the platinum machine, the wide one, I could run all 4. I could put color cardstock here. If I wanted to make something with this assortment pack, the new item this month is this beauty, color swatch petal stack. When you run this, all of this pops out. So these are all cut lines. Here is an example I used in the Club Along crafting video. These were the colors that inspired me from the new DIY color deck, the expansion pack, which I have to get. This is the DIY color deck. I'll link my video here. You will also see this available for purchase in this little collection because the new holiday expansion pack is part of this, okay? Which also works with this. So there is this new holiday expansion pack, 12 DIY cards. I did put a little split here. The rest of it is all these great cards. That's from the Weekender. And you can also put your cardstock here. I have not done cardstock on this because I'm now getting a lot of height. I hope Spellbinders comes with an additional box of this, bigger. So then when we do put cardstock on it, we have the necessary space. So right now I'm just keeping them as cards. What inspired this was this card out of the 12. So there's all of this goodness here. I love this. I want to make this one. And all of this, look at this, even the snowman. And on the back, you get lots of little notes, okay? This is the card that I made during the Club Along Live. You see the colors here? You see how the ink blending? Look at that. with these brighter colors. Beautiful, just love. So the color swatch is separate pieces. So when you cut this color, you're getting 6 of it. This one, 6 of it every time, unless you cut a little section and then put the die on in a little section, but you will get 6 of it. So it works very well. I like that I have this option for just a reference point, and I'm using the coordinating stamp for this collection, which is the color swatch name stamp. I only have one of this. All 48 colors of the color wheel is here. Let me link my color wheel video so you can see all the papers up close. It will be full size like this, in sunlight like what you're seeing now, so you get a real feel of all 48 colors. Okay, I just stamped these up. This is a reinforcer, but I still put one of the colors here and stamped it. Now to use this, because these are all loose, you cannot stick them together. You're going to need to get this beauty color swatch petal. Cut this big one, not this one, this one. And then you stick these on it. I didn't use this reinforcer. I used the reinforcer over here. I didn't check if these are exactly the same. I just used the one that comes here. Looking at my package, you can see that I came over to the left. That was purposely done because I may get a second one of this and then I'll put it like this. And then I can run 2 at a time. I like to speed things up. I also have 2 of this one. This is called the color swatch wheel. I have a little ring. This is on a 3-inch ring. I like the 48 on a 3-inch ring. This is a smaller ring, I think about 1.5 or so. What you get is this. You can go with black here and then stamp the color here. You can also go with white. You can also go like this, where I cut it in white and then I stamp down here. So this has a space to stamp. This one doesn't. It also comes with 6 here. I could do the same thing where I cut 6 of one color. I could also do the same one color and cut 6. Let's say I don't want 6 of it. I can just have this. But I like that this is the same shape as this. It is smaller. This is a wider footprint. So it just depends on what appeals to you. I like having both because you never know which one you're going to use and how you want to use it. And I do like that I have the space down here to stamp. It also comes with its own reinforcer. Love having a reinforcer on this because this will last you for many years. It's nice and sturdy. And up here too, the ring, it's not going to be popping off the ring. Some of them don't include reinforcers, and then after a time from you sitting there always flipping it and doing all kinds of things, that's when issues happen. It gives you lots of room and space to personalize. So there is the new color swatch petal stack die and also the holiday expansion pack, 12 cards. Okay, that works with the DIY color deck. Up next, crafters, new Better Press ink. These colors were inspired by Dina Wakley. 8 new colors. One pack is called Happy, which has magenta, malachite, sapphire, iris. This one is Dina's fave. Oh, Dina Wakley, Dina's faves. That's nice. Cheddar, which sounds like it's orange, but it looks like a deeper orange. I haven't stamped this out yet because I haven't pulled this out, but I wanted to show it to you first before I used it. Elephant, stoked, turquoise. Remember that you can store these in those tins too. I'll put a link for the storage tin right underneath this. There is also the refills. Spellbinders was kind enough to send me both the Better Press ink and the refills. Isn't this funny? When I saw this, I was like, is it this color? Is it like a neon? But I don't think it's a neon, the stoked. So I just wanted to show you that there's some new Better Press ink. If you love Better Press, you love using Better Press ink on your cotton card panels or whichever cardstock you're using, definitely get re-inkers. I don't run out and buy re-inkers for every single ink I own quickly because I don't use ink, I guess, that much. It stays juicy maybe here in South Florida, but for this, for Better Press, these things will dry out, so you will re-ink. I've re-inked my black 3 times already, but you do get such flawless, beautiful, crisp results, so it's worth the effort to get the re-inkers when you get this. Okay, crafters, so in summary, this video was about the My Turn and new supplies. My Turn handle, 10 out of 10. This is definitely a crafty assistant for your Platinum 6. If you love your Platinum 6, but you're like, oh my goodness, this manual die cut machine and my wrist, my shoulder, my carpal tunnel, this is your little helper, okay? So check this out. Don't forget to get the adapter if you have the Platinum machine. Thanks so much for watching, crafters. Everything will be detailed and linked below, and I will separate all these different products that I showed you so you can see their own little area. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends.